Hi, it's Marina, the Soul Alchemist. It's time for Pick Your Own Card weekly guidance for the 2nd through to the 8th of January. Happy New Year. I am wishing you one filled with magic, love and blessings. So if you've not had a chance to pick a card, I'd like you to choose from cards 1, 2 or 3. And then I'm going to reveal the messages, the themes and the energies that will support you this week. Also, stick around for the bonus card. That will be revealed at the end. And that is relative to new opportunities. So we nearly had a full suite of major cards this year. Not quite, just one card off, but it's all good. The cards this year, the cards this week rather, are kind of the foundations for this year. So they're really are just a beautiful way to start your 2023. So if you pick card 1, and what I just want to mention also is that all 3 cards are going to resonate in some level. So I would actually listen to the whole of this transmission. Okay, so if you've picked card 1 as your main focus is birth. So when you think about the birth, and whether you've had, you're familiar with that experience or you obviously have a knowledge of it, we have the labor pains of birth. So if you're wanting to really birth something new in 2023, this is the perfect week to set the foundations for that. But know that it is going to come with some struggle and some challenge and some resistance and the labor pains, because if we are really devoted to having something new in our experience, whether that be a habit, a relationship, a new way of being, a new perspective on something, taking your business or your career to the next level, then you're going to have to go through a transitional period to become somebody that you're not at the moment. So you're going to have to birth this new aspect of you in order to attain that new thing. And those things don't tend to come very smoothly. There is, as I say, some kind of resistance that will show up as part of that process, but it's your devotion and it's your why that allows you to stay on track and keep taking those steps forward. So this week you've got the opportunity to birth a new aspect of you, new intentions, as I say, a new way of being, all of those different things. So take time this week to think about what it is that you would like to birth in 2023, and then how are you going to start taking steps to do that? Also recognizing and knowing that it's not going to be plain sailing, because birth isn't. There is always going to be some challenge and struggle within there, because we're becoming somebody different. We're letting go of the stuff that's not serving us, that's not going to take us forward, and that's the bit that feels a bit icky, a bit uncomfortable. And that's the bit that quite often we hang on to, even though we know it's not good for us, or sometimes we don't know it's not good for us, but we still hang on to it. So this is a really exciting week if you've picked card 1. Also, we've got the connection with the family here. So this might be soul family, it could be friends, but it's being around people that you really love this week as well. So it's just that deepening of connection, where you are feeling fulfilled by connection. That's what this is also resonating and relating to this week. Let me know how that card resonates. And if you want to go deeper, I do have 2 spots left on my 2023 reset reading. It's 12 cards. It's delivered to you by Messenger, WhatsApp, that kind of platform, and it will include pictures of your cards, obviously an overview of each and the reset for each month, also some Akashic healing and a recoding mantra to support you with your alignment. Let me know if you would like that, one of those last 2 spots. So Archangel Raphael is your card 2. So what we've got here is a need to feel grounded this week, getting out in nature or however you like to ground yourself. And if you're unfamiliar with grounding, the main purpose of that is to get out of the head and get back into the body. So you can see Archangel Raphael is very much kind of connected out in nature. He's barefoot. And he's really kind of absorbing the nature's energies all around him. So this is what's going to really bring balance to you this week, and just support any kind of like healing as well. Being out in nature, even though you're not aware of it, or you may be aware of it, but the ions that are in the air in nature are really powerful. They're really potent, and they really support with us rebalancing our aura and, you know, just bringing that sense of well-being back to us. We've also got the message here of being sought by somebody, maybe family member, friend, maybe a client or a work colleague, that requires some kind of healing. Now, whether that's just like having a conversation, allowing them to share, holding space for them, actually physical support, financial support, emotional support, spiritual support, all of this is connected with somebody reaching out for healing from you in some shape or form. And that's perfect, that's fine, but just make sure it's one that fulfills you as well. So you're not returning or doing this healing from a place of obligation and expectation, because then that is not coming from a very good place, and actually it doesn't serve you at all, and it actually knocks you out of soul alignment when you give from that place. So make sure that if you are holding space for others this week, that you're doing it from a place of desire and want, and not have to. So that is my other message with this card this week. So watch your energies with that in terms of boundaries and giving this week. Make sure you're grounded, get back into the body. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know. And if you do want to go deeper, or you want one of the last spaces of my 2023 Akashic Reset reading, then please do reach out. It's 12 cards. It includes Akashic healing and a recoding mantra, and it will be delivered to you by Messenger, WhatsApp, or Telegram. So if you want more details on that, please do reach out. Don't forget to listen to all 3 cards as well, because all of these will resonate in some shape or form. The Queen of Forces is quite similar to Archangel Raphael in the sense of managing your energy. I really want you to reflect this week, ideally today would be great, on what was your biggest energy drain in 2022. And you can start from the perspective, is it people? Is it social media? Is it my work-life balance? Is it stress about health? Whatever it might be, I want you to see where your biggest energy drain is, and then you can drill down from that perspective and get more detailed and really start to understand where you have been maybe unnecessarily worrying about things that didn't come to pass. And we can spend a lot of time in those worry cycles, which really drain our energy. And I'm saying this because the Queen of Forces is impeccable with her boundaries and with how she manages her energy. She's got it all going on here: divine masculine, divine feminine, her emotions, the cosmos, her, you know, her internal well-being, the way that she can physically create and take action, the way that she can just rest and be. She's got it all going on, and she does it really confidently, and she's the master of doing it. And this is what you're being called to look at for this week to support your 2023 in terms of your balance of energies. But first of all, you've got to understand where the energy drain is. Otherwise, you can't plug the gaps, you can't plug the leaks. So that is for me, that would be a really good activity for you to look at, is to see where your energy drains are and then go from there. So for me personally, it's probably social media. I have a business that runs on social media, so that's a challenge. But I do spend a lot of time on social media, and that does keep me in my head a lot of the time. So I do have to make a concerted effort, which I do. I plan it into my everyday, is to physically move my body. And the quickest way for me to personally get out of my body, get out of my head, is to move my body and do a workout or stretching, flexibility, mobility, that type of stuff. It works wonders for me. Meditation, not so much for me. I do meditation when I need to channel and I need to bring stuff through. But me, physically moving my body is my quickest way to ground and get back out the head and to maintain an element of balance. So you need to find your thing for 2023, or if you've got your thing, maybe you need to up level it and add more things into it. Because if you're still feeling drained, or you want to make some concerted effort to change and bring more balance and mindfulness into your life, you need to be the one that's responsible and taking action for that. Unfortunately, nobody will do it for us. We have to take responsibility for ourselves and really own it. And that's what this card, like the Queen, is asking for you to do. So let me know how that card resonates. And as I say, if you want one of the last 2 spaces of my 2023 Akashic Reset reading, 12 cards, an overview of the year each month, with Akashic Record healing and a recoding mantra that supports to recode your subconscious for aligned change, then please reach out and I'll let you know a bit more detail about that. Okay, so you are here, you want the bonus card. It is New Opportunities. Of course, it's another major card. I'm not sure if this has ever been a bonus before. It's the Akashic Library. Of course it is. I've got it here. The Akashic Library. So a couple of messages. All of these cards have come with a couple of messages. First of all, new opportunities. If you do not use your Akashic Records, oh my God, you're so missing a trick in doing your own healing, understanding your soul's journey and your wisdom and yourself on a deeper level. Using your Akashic Records amplifies your intuition and your connection to your guides hugely. It really does. And you can unlock, you can activate, you can implement a new future by using your Akashic Records. So that is my first message. And you can obviously find lots of stuff on my YouTube channel, lots of free Akashic journeys. I've got more than 50 there, covering all sorts of topics that will support you with that process of starting to use your Akashic Records. So that's the first message. The second message for new opportunities. For some of you, there might be a book within you or some kind of creative writing project. So it may not just be a book. It could be a journal. It could be writing a new program. It could be writing a thesis or something like coursework. It could be something for your work in terms of your career. If you're kind of like more in corporate, creating something there that's got this element of writing. Now, for others that doesn't kind of relate whatsoever, then for me, your new opportunity is to start journaling and start noticing your habits, behaviors, and emotions. Start witnessing yourself in a greater way, because this is the soul's journey for 2023, is to start to really notice our habits and behaviors and our emotional triggers in a bigger way, because that's how we activate change. It also helps send out the ripple effect to those that are around us and support them with their change also. So new opportunities, lots of different levels and layers to this one. I would say use all of them as much as possible. This is going to open up your 2023 in a bigger way if you start to take, as again, radical responsibility for how you show up, your behaviors, your patterns, your beliefs, your emotional triggers, and also letting go of the things that you're still holding on to, like regrets and disappointments and things like that. It's using the Akashic Records in particular, or using a journal, is a great way to process your emotions and get a different perspective and be able to allow yourself to let it go. And that is beautiful. And we can make such impact in our life in a matter of seconds by doing this stuff. Don't underestimate the transformation that you can do for yourself by doing this work. So let me know how that card resonates. Getting on my soapbox there, do apologize. But I'm just so passionate about us being able to do this work for ourselves. And I just want to be in a position where I guide and support you with that. And it's not difficult. It's not difficult. It's just a curiosity, open mind, and a sense of belief and a willingness to give it a go. That is all you need. So let me know how those cards resonate for the first week of 2023. How amazing. I'm so excited for you. And if you do want to have that, one of those last 2 spots on the Akashic 2023 reset reading, it's a bit of a mouthful, then please do reach out. Love and blessings, and I'll see you in 7 days. Bye.